Hey Lincoln. Yep, I can see the chat. What's going on, Galaxy? I don't know. God, that was hot. So, hi Paula. I took AJC. I took an ordered. I won an auction for a 1955D OBW roll. It came in today, and I got looking at the roll, and it just didn't look right to me. But that's okay. I opened it. They're all BU. They're beautiful. Here's the problem. I got a 1955D Ender, a 1955D Ender, and 4855 S's that were in between. So I don't know if that's yeah, they can be, Paula. I like OBW rolls. I got this thing for the thrill of the hunt, looking for the varieties and the errors. I've opened up a lot of them since for about a year or so. Who here caught Paula's show earlier? Did we all learn about RPMs? Yep, I think we all learned about RPMs today. It was fun. It was a good stream, Paula. You did a nice job. I sank some poles in the ground today. I overdid it. Now I hurt. Michael Jackson glove. Yay! Yeah, there's supposed to be a thigh scratch behind the head. That's poo-poo right there. And there is also, I think it's an S over S over S. And there's a double dye on the eye. Yeah, there's the scratch. Almost even with the bottom of the ear heading east. North and northeast. So those are them there. They're shiners. My goodness, they look so pretty. Yeah, the die scratch kinda, it's almost even with that ear on the bottom going up about that angle from the back of the head. Hi Amy. Yeah, I took some medicine. I'm still fighting a headache. My neck is gone. But I don't dare go lay down. I'll end up passing out, and then I'll be up like at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't want to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to be in bed sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of exciting. I ordered these, I got S's. I'm not going to complain too much. I'll get myself another roll of these later. They don't. And there is also clashes on these 55s. I got my runners between, got my 4x4s in, and 2x4 runners that go in between them. I got all them painted and ready to go for tomorrow. Oh, okay. Good night, Amy. Thanks for stopping in for a minute. I had 4 rolls of OBWs to do last night, but I only ended up getting 2 rolls done, and these came in today, and this came in today. One terabyte external hard drive. So now I could start doing a picture library of all the stuff. What's going on, Mr. Doughboy? I was just telling these folks in here that I ordered an OBW roll of 55 Ds, and they came in today. And I looked at the ends, and both ends were 55 Ds, and I opened up the roll, and I got 48 55 S's. I already have an OBW roll of 55 S's. Now I got 2 rolls. I'm not going to complain too much. I'm happy with this. The S's go for a little bit more money anyway, for what I understand. Yeah, and these are beautiful. And I'm not complaining too much about this. But I thought I'd get on for a little bit, show some of these off. I'm not going to stay on too long tonight. I'm still fighting a headache. It's bad. Be nice if I could find a nice RPM. Get a nice RPM in BU condition. That's a winner in my book. We had beautiful weather today. Just a slight breeze, 65 plus. Retained die crack? Goes from one side of the rim to the other. Oh wow, that is so nice. This scope is not doing any justice to how beautiful this is. I need a pointer. I need a better pointer than that. Let me get a... Oh, God. I get them stuck in that top drawer and I can't get them. Oh my goodness. It starts right here, goes down into the wheat and comes down and then back up to this side. I said, this scope is not doing this thing any justice. When it goes from one rim, when it starts at a rim, goes into the field of the coin, and then ends back at the M, that's a retained die crack? Is that, am I thinking of that right? 1955S die crack. Hey, detector. Next victim. It's supposed to be real nice all week here for us. High 50s, low 60s, 20% chance of rain. So I'm able to get some more stuff done outside. That's a gouge. There's no metal retained in there from a broken shoulder of the die. Okay. It was going bad, mushrooming out. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Hate it when that happens. It happens a lot to me. That's all I could say. I'm always losing my train of thought. I gotta I'll be leaving this this Saturday. I'll be leaving Saturday morning, going up to Wichita, Kansas. And there's the large bowling turn. Oh, excuse me. There's a large bowling tournament I'm going to. It's a 2-day event. I'll bowl on Saturday evening and Sunday morning. Oh, now where'd my pointer go? Top of it, look. This one and that one. They're open. You come over here, you could tell that they're closed. And on this side, they're open. Right there and right there. I've never seen that before. That's a new one for me. That's really... There's good polishing marks on the back of that, so it's been polished off. Now there's a die chip in the 9. And I got a line right there. Check on that, see if that's a clash. It's a good spot to have clashes. A large bowling tournament will be losing large bowling balls. God, I hope I don't lose my bowling balls. I got a lot of money tied up in my bowling equipment. Yep, that's a clash. Yay! $19.55S. That's die chip in 9. Die clash. Oh my goodness. That's a very small clash. And then check the back of this thing. I was all excited about putting it in the flip. Yeah, see? See on the inside of the C? You got them lines coming down through here. See, there's another one where this is open and that one's open. But those are polishing marks. Oh, God, my back hurts so. Ow. I might not be able to move tomorrow. And that wouldn't surprise me at all. Need to find someone with a hot tub. Go soak in their hot tub for a while. No, I don't have any more post holes to put in. I did 10 today. It took me all day to do them. But I got them cemented in, and they're as level as they're going to get, and they're on my string line, so I have a straight line. Okay, here we go. Here's one for y'all. See this wheat stalk from the top going down here? Everything is just nice, flowing up real nice. Then you come over to this wheat stalk, and right there you got a line. And it's underneath the stem. You can see the line on this side, you can see it on this side, and the stem in between them, and there's no break in the stem. So if I can put a shadow. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Yep, that is definitely underneath the stem. And the stem is not broken. Anybody have any thoughts on that? 1955S left wheat stock line. Okay. We'll just go ahead and mark that one and put it in a flip here. I might send a picture of that to the kin so they could use it on the Q&A on Thursday, and then we'll all learn something. That is some nice toning on it. Who's supposed to be on to, is it, what day is it? It's Monday. Who comes on Monday? Hope I'm not streaming over anybody. No one comes on Mondays. Somebody is normally... Oh, goodness. Cheapskate. Cheapskate. He's doing his auction tonight. I knew it'd come to me eventually. Yeah, I like that hangout. That works out pretty good. But I can't get it to work right. I'll just have to keep playing with it. I'll just have to keep doing tests. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Looks like another clash underneath the chin. What am I missing in chat? It's so nice outside. It's still 58 outside. It's almost 9 o'clock. Hi, Ammo. Hi, baby. Ammo came to check on me. Do 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 do. See, That caught my eye. Gotta put a shadow on it. There it is. DDO. There's that distinctive die scratch right there. If you look underneath this eye right here, you can see a little trace of an extra. That's a 55S S question mark S question mark S. Hi, Ken. That's an S. How did you pick? I looked right at that thing. I'm missing something. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me see. Should be a die scratch on top of his head. And that looks like it's it, right there. I got this die scratch right here. And this is DDO001. From a BU roll, or is an AU roll. We don't need MacGyver, we got blues. You know what, Ken, since you're here, couldn't get an answer on this. Left wheat stock. Got the line that goes east to west. It is under the stem. Don't look like a die chip. That don't mean it's not one. Put some shadow on it. Okay. Let me bring it back here. At first I thought it might have been just a little die scratch or a scratch on the coin. But it's, you could tell it's under this, under the stem. I don't know if I could get closer to it or not. See, now it just looks like a stain. I quit. I'm putting that one away. I'm going to look at that one later. It's hurting my eyes. So, I don't know if you just been trolling in the background or not, Ken, but this was supposed to be a roll of 55Ds. And both ends showed 55D, and it appears I got 48 55S's in between them. Yeah, I'm not complaining too much. I mean, I'm not going to complain. 55S's work good too. Cigar. That's enough to last me a while. Yeah, at least I got 50 coins. Unlike, what is? Unlike this roll, This is 2018 D nickel roll, fresh out of a box. All 2018 Ds. The nickels only go up to this point. You can see the dark and light. Looks like I got shafted about 30 cents. $27 for 55S, 19 for 55D. Yeah, see, I need to get a roll of 55Ds. I need to find someone that has them at that price. Damage. Yeah. There's a that goes from rim to rim. Starts right there, goes down through the wheat stalk, and then back out to this side. You need a shot of that one? Will do. Front, back, and close up. Already done with that one. See what this one looks like. No problem, Ken. I'll get that out to you. I'm just happy my internet's staying connected. I lost it last night streaming. About an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. Had to start all over again. weed eater has done a number. Was you weed eating your ankles? I have that problem with my weed eater too. I always seem to clip my feet with it. What the hell is that? Oh, wow. I gotta zoom out on this one. Holy moly. That's in the same place as the other die crack. Ooh. Man, coming across like that. Oh, okay. Now it's making sense. Starts down here, goes up, and that is a cud, because it's connected to the rim in that one little spot. But then it comes up this way and then back over here and ends. God, that's pretty. Yeah, okay. Retain. There's a couple die chips right there. Right there and right there. Man, this one turned out to be a nice one. Yeah, I'll have to check cuts on coins on that one. And definitely gonna have to check that out. I might be famous. I might have found something. I don't do it to be famous. Alright. What's this say? Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'll have to, that's a 28-minute video, so I'll have to look at that a little bit later, but I got it brought up and then I got it on pause so I don't forget. Where are the puppies are this big, and when you pick them up and you stare at their face, they growl and bark at you. Yeah, I've been meaning to do another stream. They're so cute. Then they're going to grow up and just be monsters. Every time I take medicine, it gets stuck right there. Yeah, they act tough. They really do. There's another one with that. Yeah, that's not damage. If I get down on it here. Focus. It's touching the rim. But when you come up, it comes right up through here and stops right about there. So is this a early, super early die state for that other chip, the die crack we found? Earlier die stage. starting to run out of these things. Now I gotta find that other one. And re-look at it. Because that other one looked like it was something gouged the copper out of it. But it might have been the angle I was looking at it. Sorry, when I'm hurting, I smoke a lot. Y'all just see what I just did? Every coin up to this one, I always started at the top and worked my way around clockwise. And on this coin, I went right to that spot looking. This has a clash on it. What's on that side? See if I could show you what this looks like. Right there on that end, it's a clash mark. And a little bit of something protruding on this side. I think it's his chin. Okay, so if the coin is there, and then that end, that's his chin. That's part of his face right there. That's his chin, and it goes up. And this down here comes down, and this will be his neckline that comes across. If I'm looking at it correctly. Yeah, this whole coin's messed up. chances are I'm going to run out of these little pieces of paper. 1955S Guy Class Reverse in cents. And I'll have to look up to see what clash that is. Oh, what's going on in chat here? I've sent you an email to get you some items I don't know. Okay, that's for Ken. No. Hey, Polly Nichols. How you doing? Didn't see you come in. Welcome. Yeah, the coyote started yipping at you? Yeah. They start here too. I got hundreds of grazing pasture west of me, across the street, hundreds of acres. And they're in there, hear them all the time. But if I hear them over there, that means they're not back there getting my chickens. And as long as they're not getting the chickens, I'm happy. I tell you what, I got myself a pretty good roll. I mean, I still got all of those to go through, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Already came across 8 problems out of this roll, so I'm pretty happy with that. Man, look at them light up. It's everywhere. See, north, south, west is to the east side of all the dates. The whole date on the east side lit up. Underneath the chin, going up across his face, his nose. Yeah, it's going to be real hard to see it. starts right here, goes over, up, and it looks like it ends right in this area, but it doesn't come back out. So I can put a shadow on that. There you can see the crack. Would this be like a dream role for collectors to go through and finding stuff like this and a bunch of it? I mean, do I need to go out and buy a lottery ticket? There's polishing marks on it. Hey, yeah. Hey, Ken, thinking of recording. It came in today. My external hard drive. I gotta open it up and get it installed, or plug it in, I guess. And then I'm gonna go through all of my Dansko and Littleton albums and record all of my set stuff. All this stuff will get recorded. I got a hold of Hidden, since he's kind of the coin community computer guy. I got with him and got one ordered through him. See, I picked up a supposed roll. Oh, I heard a noise. Where? There I am. Yeah, how do I? That will work, Ken. that had a die chip on it and a clash. Yeah, let me see. 1955S. Chip in 9, clash under chin. And I'll have to look up which one that is. Yeah, which one that is, so I get it written down. Alright, I need to get some coffee. And I need to get up and walk before I get so stoved up I can't move. So I will be right back. You all have fun in the chat. Ooh, here, let me put something up under the scope for y'all to stare at. There. You can stare at that for a minute. Coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yay. All right. What do we got? Yeah, I saw that, Paula. You talked about your channel, and he's just going off. Lincoln's just going off what a lot of the other streams work about promoting your own channel and stuff. So, and Lincoln, you still here? Unless, do me a favor, unless they're cussing or being disrespectful towards people in the chat or the host, if they want to talk about what happened on their channel, that's fine. Hey, there's a D. Where'd that come from? I don't want to look at that. I'm looking at S's right now. That might have been the other ender. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why this roll was set up the way it was. Both ends had the Lincoln's head, and you can see 55D, 55D. Everything in between has been 55S's. So I don't know. I just don't understand why the roll was like that. Yeah, I missed the comment. I'm gonna have to go back and look to see what was said. I missed it too, but I'm not going to go back and look at what was said while I'm streaming now. I'll go back later and look at it. Lincoln made a call, and I'm gonna stick by it for now. I'm not going to dwell on nothing right now about it. I got a small handful of these to go through still. I've been on, what, hour and a half already. There's a die crack. There's another one. Starts right there at the rim. Goes up right through here. But I'm not seeing it come out anywhere. And I ran out of those little pieces of paper to write on. Let me cut up some temporary ones to put in there for now, so I have something. Bammo, bammo, there. There's 9 more. 1955S. Die crack, reverse, wheat stock, right side. Okay, there's got a die chip in the 9. Got the clash underneath the chin right here. You know what, Mike? Yeah, the first couple times of not using a mower and a weed eater, it'll catch up to you in a hurry. One of the things on my list this year is to get a riding lawnmower. Because it takes me 3 to 4 hours to mow. And that's only because I gotta take breaks. It's too much walking. I gotta take breaks while I'm doing it. 1955S die chip 9. If I keep this up, I'm going to have to cut some more of these things. Alright, Lincoln, that sounds good. Hey, there's Corn and Card Hobbyist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Amanda, what happened is I worked too hard today and overdid it, and now I'm hurting. No, what happened is I ordered a OBW roll of 55 Ds. And I got the roll in today, and I opened them up, and each end had 55 D. and the 48 coin, or yeah, the 48 coins in between them were 55 S's. So I was getting ready to go through these coins, and I decided, well, I'll just jump online and just hang out and chat, and while I go through. Yeah, I've never heard of that, never seen anything like that before. But this roll has paid off tremendously. Let me see. Found a DDO 001. Some clashes. I'm trying to find one coin here to put underneath the scope to show you, because everyone's eyes about popped out of their head when they saw it, including mine. I've never found anything like that before, and that's it right there. I got it in the flip, so we'll see if it shows up. There we go. Die crack starts here, goes up to a cud, continues on right through here, and then back over to the rim. Yeah, Polly Nichols, ain't that nice? That is just phenomenal. And then I found in with this roll, or some more of those die cracks, but they're earlier die stages. So it just starts off with just a little die crack, and then a die crack that goes from, got one that starts with a die crack and it goes up to the wheat stalks and ends. And then I got others that come up, over, and back down across. So I got earlier die stages of the retained cud. Oh, there's that D. I keep picking that darn thing up. We'll look at that one last. We started off with the D, then we'll go back to the D. And the other thing that came in, because I had to order one because I didn't have one. 1 terabyte external hard drive, brand new in the box. And I'm going to start doing a video, or not a video, but a picture library of everything. And I went through Hidden and ordered that through Hidden, because that's just helping out someone within the coin community that's really up to date on computer stuff. So he got thrown some bones for that. I got what I needed for what I need to do, and then he made a couple dollars, and that works for me. I can't do a lot on helping channels and stuff like that out. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have an external hard drive already, but I gotta make sure I put all my websites and all my links on it too, so if my computer goes down, I don't lose none of my links. See, right there, die chip in the 9, and there's the little clash mark right there. I think I found 4 of those already. This roll has just been outstanding. I really don't expect to find anything going through these rolls. I get them for the thrill of the hunt, and then try to find some really high grade. Wow, you're running 3 externals? I had to make sure I ordered the right one. I had to get a USB 3. That's the USB slot that's... Well, that was strange. It's the USB slot that's blue. So that's a USB 3. It has that blue USB slot. That's basically the only slot I have open left. So I had to make sure I got one that I could plug into that one slot. I would have been happy just finding that DDO001. Out of this. But I got some really nice looking coins. I mean, they won't grade high, 63 maybe. But I'm always on the lookout for a good 67, 68. If they even exist anymore. There's a die chip. Right there. Normally there's 2 of them. There's one there, and there's normally one right up in this area, but that only has the one. $55S die chip, reverse, left. Left wheat. I'm starting to get a little bit more descriptive when I'm writing down what I'm finding on these little pieces of paper. You could get a USB bus adapter. One of these. It works great. You can't hook up 2 cameras to it. It doesn't like it. But I have one if I need more. There's another die chip in the 9. And there's that clash right underneath the chin again. It seemed like this die chip and a 9 and that clash go hand in hand. Almost every time. Funny how that works out. Oh, what are we all talking about? Something crawling up a leg in a shower? I missed something in chat. Hold on a minute. See, that's the best roll of wheats I have seen under a scope in a long time. Thank you, Lincoln. Yeah, I think this is. Oh yeah, deer ticks. Yeah, it's warming up here. Our ticks are coming. Yeah, this is the best roll. I guess I really don't want to call it an OBW roll because the roll was from. I put a post in CoinOp. I was asking questions about it. It was rolled in probably 80s, 90s, maybe even later than that. But it kind of seems like they just took a handful. I don't know. I'm not getting why I have two different mint marks. I'm speculating, and that's wrong. Just take it for what it is and be grateful that I got 2 Ds and 48 S's. I'll end up looping these later. Just in case I missed any clashes. They're so small, they get missed real easy. And I think that's another part of it. Die crack. No, it's so minute it won't even get still seen. I still say that someone stashed. That could be. That might help how they mark their rolls. Small little die chip on that one. Right there. I don't get it, but I'm not complaining. But I will say this is the best roll that I've ever opened. And I like these so-called OBW rolls. I don't know, they appeal to me so much. The thrill of the hunt. Alright, give me a second here. found a screw in my pocket. Ain't that some crap? Hi, baby. Up. Come. Everyone say hi to Ammo. Hi, Ammo. I know, huh? No, there ain't. Yeah, look, right? Put your nose up to that drawer. Huh? You know there's biscuits in there, don't you? Off. You'll get one later. He knows I hide biscuits, dog biscuits, in my drawer. So I give him a snack at night, and he's looking for it. But he doesn't get one on his terms. He gets one on my terms. Right. Y'all see it? Right there. It almost seems that die crack on the right hand side of that wheat on the rim, it almost seems like it's starting from weak and just keeps going step by step by step all the way up to the extreme. I mean, is it even possible to put a I don't even know what to call it. There we go, JC. Thank you. Progressive accumulation. Is it even possible to get a complete one on something like this? Yeah, that's probably something I'm gonna probably do. Take all of them that have that crack and see if I can make some type of order where they go all the way across. That'd be an interesting set. That would be a very interesting collection of the progression. I'm going back around and looking at this one because this looks pretty clean. I got one little, gotta make sure that ain't a hair. I got one little mark right across there. Tiny, looks like a tiny little scratch or maybe a stain. But the obverse of this one is, this is pretty tight. Uh-oh. Yeah! Number 2! Holy moly. me go corner to corner on that. Holy crap. I am at a loss. I am at a loss on this. 1955. That has a cud. The cracks go from rim to rim, so it's a retained cud die crack. Did I just make up a word? It's a retained cud die crack. I think I just made up a word. Oh my goodness. My goodness, that is. See, and this one's different from the other one, because you can see it come up right through here. The other one I got doesn't have this little mark on it. But the question is, does it go over to this spot? Is that a small little die crack or just the way the shadow's hitting it? Please send me some pics when you get the... I'll do that, Mike. Wow, what a roll. Now I got 2 die chips on this side. What a roll. This is a collector's dream to come across a roll like this. Yeah, those are little bugs or die chips bugs. But I got looking. What's that? Ticks on the wheat. Okay, that's a new term for me. I haven't heard it called that before, but I like it. Cindy, did Cindy come in here? Cindalicious, welcome. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Or did I see you come in and I said something and I forgot already? I was busy. Did you get the GIF on this roll? If not, I'll recap real quick for people that might not have known. I ordered a roll of 55D. And both ends, 55D. All the coins in the middle, 55S. So there's the recap. And it looks like I got some metal on the top of that L. And die scratch. That's a scratchy scratch. RPM. Oh God, I just slammed the camera down on the coin. Oh. Yeah, big oops. Yeah, see, I seen that little mark on the bottom of that S, and it looked like there was another S sitting there, but I'm not seeing nothing. Maybe I'm too close. Let me back it off a little bit here. I did find out that there is a such thing as too close. My dog's staring at me. I don't have no more in here. I'm sorry. I'll get you some later, okay, baby? He's gonna start pouting. Yeah, poor him. Don't let that sad face fool you. I'm gonna have to do some more investigating on this one. I want to say no as an RPM. First thought is no. Find the evidence. Let the evidence support the claim of what it is. Wow, that was deep. That's a deep thinking right there. See, 1955S RPM question mark, question mark, question mark, check, exclamation point. And now I know I need to check that coin. I'll have to go through copper coins and Wexlers and stuff and see if they show anything. Yeah, you know what, Mike? You're fired. Wow, look at that BIE. Holy moly. Wow. That's intense. That is huge. $19.55S. Okay. BIE. Too bad the coin's damaged. But I don't think I have a 55S BIE. This roll is just phenomenal. I definitely over, surpassed it 10 times over in value. Now on the 55S DDO001, it involves the eyelid. There's a double eyelid, but it's really hard to see the doubling on the eyelid. But one of the die markers is, if you come off of this ear, right in this area, there's going to be a die scratch. And it goes in this direction. Not to be confused with this little one that is right there. Come off right there. This is the DDO001 I found. And that's one of the markers you want to look for. That scratch right there. Like I said, comes off this ear. And you got that. But the doubling is on the eyelid. And you could see on his eyelid there's a little line, and that's the split, and that's the DDO001. So there, I taught something on the channel, on my stream. I always try to teach something. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Happy mistake on this whole roll. Okay. Here's a question for y'all. Let me bring this up a little bit. Actually, let me put it on a little bit dog hair on it. Let me bring in this into focus. Okay. Now here's my question. This is the obverse. Got nice mint luster on it. Real pretty. This is the reverse, and it's dull looking. The back of this is dull. Almost like a matte proof, a matte dull. There's reverse, obverse. Nice and shiny. Good mint, good luster on it. Dull. 155S. Shiny front. Dull. Reverse. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, it's probably something real simple and it's probably common. But I got it marked. And now when I see that again, I will know to get online, probably on Error.ref, and do some reading and see if there's any talk about it. Oh, there it is, my cigar. All right, wait a minute. Someone's going laughing out loud. Seed. It's the way that the dies, the working die is polished. That makes sense. I could remark that, and now I got a learning tool. I got something I can put in my box as a learning tool. In fact, I might do a video on that after. I'll do some research on it first to verify that that is what it is. And then I might do a video on it, explaining it. And then other people will know. I got 2 more S's and then the D ender I have to look at. 3 left after this one. I've been on for 2 hours and 12 minutes. That might be a clash underneath the chin at the neckline. And it is. It is so small. So you look at it this angle and you just kind of see a little bit of discoloration right there and right there. But if I change the angle up a little bit, and it pops out at you. So there's another clash, and I'll have to look them up so I get them wrote down properly. That looks like another bug right there. I might have to make some more of those inserts to put inside the flips, and I did. 55S Clash under 10. Alright, I think this is the last S one, and then we got the D. That's nice, Madden. How'd that work out for you? I'm sorry for laughing, but that's funny. Hope you didn't do anything really wrong, like yeah, see all those little lines in there? That's all polishing marks. And the ender, the D. Clash mark. That's a nice little mark underneath his chin. Not seeing anything at the date. Worn die. D. Clash under chin. I got my work cut out for me on this roll. I got to look up all these clashes and get them properly marked. Redo these little pieces of paper to the ones with my channel art. Got to do some research on that the shiny and dull front and back, so I get that information correct. All right, this is what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I used 21 flips tonight on that one roll. 2 of them have question marks on it for me to do some research. So theoretically I found 19 problems on that one roll of 55 DS's. Oops, wait a minute. I gotta re-look at those under the loop, because there's another die crack, and when I looked underneath it with the loop, it looked like a PMD. But we found another one that had the same mark, and that one was part of the earlier die stage of the die crack retain cud. So I gotta find it and re-look at that one again. Oh my goodness. What a great stream. What a great roll of wheat pennies. But I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I need to go give my neck a rest. I gotta get up and walk around before I get stoved up so bad I can't move. Yeah, you know what, Mike? Hold on a minute. Mike? I made a note. If I have a note, I won't forget. So thank you for the reminder. I got it written down now. If I don't write it down, then I will forget within 10 minutes. So I appreciate y'all showing up and hanging out. I didn't dig anything out to do a giveaway tonight, so sorry. I didn't think I'd be on this long, but it worked out. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be good to each other. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Riser Treasure Emporium is on tomorrow night, and then I believe following that, Lemonhead Penny does an auction, and it's supposed to be at 8:30, but it could be from 8:30 to 11 o'clock. So y'all watch that little bell thing up on top of the thing. It'll tell you if he's on or not. So y'all take care, be good to each other. Blues Coins is out.